Okay.
Before we get into the main subject matter of this video, I just want to say one thing. I bought a vaporizer last week, and it is fucking amazing. You only need to put a little bit in, just a little bit, and you are fucking gone. You can't stop people from smoking. Smoking has been a part of our culture since we came to North America and saw the natives doing it before we killed and raped most of them. Some of the coolest motherfuckers smoke cigarettes. Yeah, it'll kill you, but you look cool as shit doing it. You're a classy Sherlock Holmes looking motherfucker if you smoke a pipe. And you're a boss if you smoke cigars. Al Capone, bouse. Winston Churchill, bouse. Wolverine, king shit, bouse. And who doesn't like smoking weed? Oh, but it gives me panic attacks. Shut the fuck up. If you're nervous going into it, then yeah, you're gonna freak out when your brain cells are all stimulated taking you on an adventure. Then you got people like me who were dealt a shit hand in the lung department. If you have cystic fibrosis, asthma, bronchitis, lung cancer, whatever, you don't have to count yourself out of the fun. A vaporizer is the way to go. Hell, even if your lungs are perfectly fine, you should get yourself one. I find it's a better buzz and your stash will last longer. Your lungs and your wallet will thank you. Now, there's an elephant in the room, and I'm gonna address it. The elephant being my girth. Whoa, not the girth of my dick. Get your heads out of the gutter. Although it is pretty girthy. I meant the girth of my beard. I know Arabs that can't grow a beard like this. This thing is dirty and beautiful at the same time. I love it. I mean, look at this scraggly bastard. And it's soft, too. Bitches love softness. And I'm not one of these Movember sheep that grow it out for cancer. I don't have cancer, so your fundraiser can shove it. I grow this baby for my own satisfaction. It's where I draw my energy from. I wouldn't be as mighty as I am today if it wasn't for this bad boy. Back in the day, all men grew beards, and it was a sign of manliness. Baby-faced bitches belong in the kitchen with the women. Men would go into the woods to chop trees and hunt, and if their beards were burly enough, the wolves and bears would leave them alone. This is a sign of greatness, folks. It commands respect. Let's go over some great bearded men of history. Abraham Lincoln, U.S. President, freed the slaves. You think someone without a beard could have done something like that? Shit, the Confederates would have walked all over a baby-faced president. And the slaves simply would not have believed him. Slaves, you're free now. You're free to go. You ain't saving shit, bitch. Now get out of here. I got cottons to picks. I'm calling my union. This is bullshit. Stone Cold Steve Austin. He didn't even need the full beard. He only had a goatee and he represented us like a motherfucker. My heart still skips a beat when I hear JR go, Stunner! 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 You know shit's about to go down when you hear Think of what Steve would be without his beard. He'd be the ringmaster, that's what he'd be. Jesus Christ. Put the Bible down for a second, forget all that pussy good word shit. When Jesus was still walking, he looked at the government and said, fuck you! Although don't quote me on that. They nailed him to a tree after, but still. He was the first hardcore hippie. Hey, Occupy Wall Street, Occupy Windsor, Occupy my dick. Whatever you're occupying it wrong. You're standing outside with signs. The people in the buildings with jobs really don't give a shit. Jesus got shit done. Well, then his friends took it over and it later got mixed with politics, so now the Christian word isn't worth spit. Jesus' cousin, Thor. Okay, Jesus, it looks like your father is sending you to Earth. My father is keeping me here with my hammer so I can fuck up some ice giants. Don't forget your picket sign. Oh, and we're meeting with Hercules later to watch the game. Great wizards like Merlin, Gandalf, and Dumbledore all draw their magical powers from the epicness that is their facial hair. Why does Gimli offer his axe? Because he doesn't need it. He has a beard to slay foes with. Leonidas, 300 versus 500,000, and because of his beard, he had the balls to be in the very front. Try telling that man to shave. Honey, your beard is giving my pussy a rug burn. This is a razor. This is bullshit! Motherfucking Santa Claus. Flies around the earth in one night delivering presents to all who believe in Christ. You think he'd be able to pull that off if he didn't have a beard? He'd get lost and ask for directions. And we all know on-the-spot directions are never right. Christmas would be ruined because Fat Ass didn't want to grow his beard out. This guy's beard is so epic, he needs a cornucopia of names. Kris Kringle, Papa Noel, St. Nicholas, Julinissi, or however the fuck you pronounce it, Father Christmas, Old Man Christmas. Père Noël. Le Petit. Chris Kind, or Christ Kind. Again, don't take my word on the pronunciation. Befana. Santa Garusha. Starman. Basbushka. And my personal favorite, Black Pete. Go.
Hey, Dad, Black Pete's coming down the chimney.
What you... Oh. Son, don't do that to me. Billy Mays here with another amazing view of my facial hair. Harley Morenstein from Epic Mealtime. You think he'd still be alive if it wasn't for that gnarly source of energy? When you eat nothing but bacon strips and 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 bacon strips, you know that heart's gonna tap out early. Unless you have a beard like that. Curtis, what about Muscle's glasses? Muscle's glasses is a brick shithouse. Sheer awesomeness is keeping that man alive. Would a beard help? Yes, but he seems to be doing fine without one. Zach Galifianakis made a career out of having a beard. The guy's funny as all hell, but who's gonna remember that last name after hearing it once? Zach Galifian? Galapagos? Gallbladder? What? So the first bit of his fame, he was known as that Zach guy with the beard. Image is everything. That triumphant beard got him noticed, it got him hired, and it gave us the word retard. Thank you, Zach's beard. Thank you. Chuck Norris is a black belt in karate, has counted to infinity twice, pushes the earth down during push-ups, and has been known to manipulate the answers of Who's That Pokemon. And it's all thanks to his beard. Osama bin Laden, CIA trained, leader of Al-Qaeda, longest running hide-and-seek champion. I'm Bob Ross. We're gonna get a little high and paint the fuck out of a forest. Which brings me to the latest bearded wonder. Me. Now, I wouldn't say I'm a man of legend, but others would. In this day and age of political correctness and censorship, the world needs a scapegoat. A scapegoat that says what everyone is thinking. As you all know, there is no filter between here and here. I say what's on my mind and not a single fuck is given. I've been defined as a comic genius and a bamf since I started this channel. So this bamf is gonna bamf all over your faces until you can't handle further bamfing. You think I'd be this way if it wasn't for my beard? No way. Beard brings attitude. A beard says, I'm a man, so fuck you. I take pride in my flavor saver. And if you don't have one, shame on you. Shame on you. Look at it, look at it.